Hey guys, and welcome back to the Benny Bob channel. And hi, how are you all doing? How's our Christmas holidays? Welcome to part 2 of Theorized. We're picking back up on the Danny's tape made by Communist B. But before we start, I have an announcement to make. I am releasing a new album called Sinking House. It's coming out on January 8th next year and is available on literally every streaming service. I mean, I'm talking Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Deezer, Tidal, Pandora, Angahami, 7 Digital, Napster, and last but not least, 24/7. Yeah, it's a lot. So mark your calendars, my friend. January 8th, 2023. The release dates and the time zone will be inside the description. If you haven't seen part 1 of the series, I recommend going now so you don't miss out on the lore pieces that I've been working on. I've been working on this part for a while now, and apparently I got a lot of things wrong on the last part, so now I'm convinced I've found a major lore piece that Communist said no one else has found. Let's jump straight into it. The first video we're going over is Voice Setup DR-MP4 1990. Instantly, we know this is a voice setup in 1990, obviously. We will look in the description towards the end of this tape because it will reveal a lore piece. Let's start watching. It starts off with a text-to-speech talking to us about a voice setup, yada yada yada, and then this happens. Carl and Roderick standing alone. A light shines on Carl, then says, "Little brother, where are you? I need you. I wish I could see you again." All lights go dark. A light on Roderick shines, then says, "Big brother, where can you be? Please come find me. I don't know where I am." Lights go dark. Then the demon takes him from the dark. Then a girl, presumably an employee checking all animatronic, appears on the screen and is inside the back room. She plugs in a connection. The animatronic starts to do a performance. Then he stops, and when she goes over to the connection, and the animatronic jump scares. Wow. We've got a lot to go over. We get to know that Carl and Roderick are brothers, Roderick being the little brother, and Carl being the bigger brother. These animatronics are most definitely possessed. So now, let's check out the description. It's a pretty lengthy description, so I'm going to read the important parts. Hello again. My friend found this tape and we watched it last night and took some basic notes. These tapes were hidden from the public and thrown away from some unknown glitch. In this tape, we found out that a girl at the end is named Millie Cooper. We'll keep looking. We get to know that the girl in this tape is named Millie Cooper. I instantly know the connections. I've yet to speak about this, but I got it incorrect in the first video. I said something incorrect about children being stuffed in animatronic suits, and one of the owners of the series, Cabe, confirmed to me that there are animatronics possessing the suits, but they haven't been necessarily stuffed inside the suits. Their souls seem to be more trapped in. And in the intro, I figured out that every time this person talks,
"Welcome to Dingo Robotics."
His name is Daniel Cooper, which instantly ties back to Millie Cooper. Daniel Cooper and Randy Poppins are the owners, confirmed by Communist B, and Millie is the daughter of Daniel, working for the company as an overnight employee. And when Daniel says this,
"Due to 6 years of the last location's incident, we are rebranding as a new and improved restaurant."
he's talking about the first location that Dingo's Robotics created, which is Dan and Ron's. Daniel Cooper and Randy Poppins owned Dan and Ron's and Danny's Pizza Wonderland. Then Matt Stevens opened the last location, Kevin's Burgers Playground. This is the timeline for it on screen now, so if you want to steal this something, just take it or something. So we have that figured out. Let's move on to the next video. I won't do a breakdown of the video, I'll just do the important stuff and explain the lore relevance. We get introduced to a new character, Catherine Cat, an obviously spooky part here, and then switches over to Randy Poppers talking about how his daughter died. Take a listen.
"I can't think straight. My daughter is just so innocent. She's been taken away. Just like that. Can't think. I can't even sleep because of what I saw. I just hope you're up there, dancing with the angels."
We know this is his daughter because of the description of the video, which not only confirms this is Randy speaking, but confirms the death and her name too, Katie. And now, I know that Katie now possesses Catherine Cat. Their names are too similar as well, so that just told me that it was instantly theirs. Then it cuts back to Millie Cooper running from Dan, and now tases Dan to have him stop and dismantled. This shows that from the last tape, Millie is still alive and she didn't die. Then cuts to the main cast of Danny's Pizza Wonderland, burnt and destroyed. This is most likely the fire from what happened in 1991. This is around the era where Kevin's Burgers Playground started up. She now witnesses all the animatronics twitching. I'm very stunned on this part, so I don't really know if there's any lore significance, so I'm going to leave it be. And here we go, the last part. Take a look.
I don't know how long I'll be here for.
Before we analyze that last part, there are two things I want to go over. When Demon shows up on the screen, if we brighten up the image, we can see the text Millie, saying that the demon is talking to Millie and she can't save them all. Now they say, not even him. I'm honestly stuck on that part. My only guess is either Demon or Dark Dingo. Future Benny here. I just realized that it's not either Demon or Dark Dingo. It's supposed to be Daniel that they're talking about. Anyways, go back to the video. Now it's time for me to tell you all about the major lore piece. I think. I hope. Let's watch Unknown Tape 668876. At the start, a man I presume to be Daniel Cooper talking about Dan and Ron's, then cuts to the 1991 fire in Danny's Pizza Wonderland, then showing Dark Dingo in the fire and then about to walk out to free his soul, but then gets dragged back in by Demon. Then shows Dan at a birthday cake. Then Demon shows up. Dark Dingo is now turned into Dan, and then Demon snaps Dark Dingo's neck. You would then hear Millie saying this.
It's okay, Alex. I know you're here, and I won't let you down. I'll find you, and I won't let the demon catch me.
And I instantly know what is going on. Ready for your mind to be blown? God, I really hope I have this. Dark Dingo's name is Alex, and Dan possesses Dark Dingo. Wow, okay, I really hope I got that right, because if not, Commies and the rest of the team will be laughing their asses off at me right now. The evidence that I have for this is that Dark Dingo shows up in the majority of Season 1, Tape 1, Tape 2, Tape 4, and Tape 5. The only one that Dark Dingo does not show up in is Tape 3. Why Tape 3, you may ask? Because he's technically already there. Ron is right at the end of Tape 3. So basically he's in every Season 1 tape. To back up the Alex stuff, on the Kevin's Burgers Playground video, you can hear Daniel Cooper and Randy Poppers have an argument. Then you would hear Daniel say this.
Reminds me of all the nightmares. Every time I look into Danny's eyes, I only see Dan. I only see Alex.
If this is what I think he's saying, my theory would be correct. Communist B even confirmed that Dark Dingo's name is Alex. Future Benny here. Big shout out to Salmon for figuring out the whole Alex stuff. It was never to me. I didn't just go up to Communist and say, Hey Communist, is his name that? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, back to the video. And Daniel Cooper even says that when he looks at Dan, he only thinks of Alex, which would mean that Daniel Cooper knows about Dark Dingo's existence. But remember, people, this is me just theorizing.